almost the pattern. Hesitation. It's time to look at the...
Very good morning, Harsha, and very good morning.
Yo, Harsha, good morning all. Yeah, to be honest, the most exciting series, but they won 17 series in a row, empty-handed. Can we see something different? There it is. There's always a living in England, Bangladesh winning in Pakistan. Young energy, the bubbling enthusiasm. It would seem from the bowler's bowl, yes, that's exactly what Bangladesh will be hoping. Oh, it's a good... How was the stride? They've taken the...
Tracking coming up now, pitching outside. Decision is not out. Get you on now,
It's the inches.
And back that early. Tamim Iqbal.
Pongal, you think? Side of the bounce. First boundary after 20.
Lovely position. Even if the pitch is hard to bat on.
The kind of shot that will make the HSV Jaiswal survival time, but at the first possible...
Looking for swing there. Much fuller into a nice position. The bottom hand, the right amount of power into the shot. Well, he defended with soft hands, and that's exactly to take the deviation, and a simple catch to cap made it work again at the start of the...
Oh, well. Rohit.
Look at the call from Hassan Mahmood. For the moment.
We have a debutant in the combat,
but this has been his...
Didn't try and hit it too hard. There's the balance as well.
This is a fresh series, different surf. Left-hander's delight.
in this kind of condition where, yeah, it has been quite...
Of the over. It's 24 for 1.
It's a lovely shot from Jaiswal. Jaiswal has been waiting to bowl the rate so far. He gets the runs quickly.
More often than not. Hassan Mahmood 6 meters.
Getting Shubman Gill coming for no chance.
And Gill is walking.
Outside leg stump. We wanted to flick it. Bangladesh will be delighted. They got something well. It's 28 for 2 India.
Averaging just under 50. Off the mark.
See the wicket. It's a no harm ball. We'll be delighted, as we can all see. That's brought him out a couple of times. As we can see, he played it extremely
Important when the ball is nipping around.
Mindset as well, because as you said a couple of times, you want to prove a point. On ball, Virat Kohli, as soon as Shubman Gill was dismissed.
Got to be disciplined. Open up. And Virat, always an opportunity for a bowler here.
But Virat Kohli in the feint. India in choppy waters.
Ahead of KL Rahul.
beautiful length. Draw him. Analyst looks. Hassan was...
Turn out today. You know, they love their test. A lot more people because this is a contest now. Chennai has become Switzerland.
Surface. We had
Mohammad Siraj.
To the opposition, Ravi, when you think they have Mehdi Hassan, and taking that into note as well, isn't it? Rishabh Pant respond. Need to be there and thereabouts. That's exactly not the quickest of outfields. They won the third.
Very nonchalant, made it look rather... wasn't going to the boundary. Throw. And Hassan Mahmood.
Yeah, I just thought...
Yeah, the umpire doesn't. Bit of a fumble. No position.
Scoring his 30th 100 here.
Had the width.
His intent. Around this one, easy pickings for him. Trouble the Indian batters, showing that he
was struggling, wasn't he?
showing his commitment. The fact that he had said...
And a lot easily done.
They're back.
Bowler and just flicking it away. SV Jaiswal this over, and the fifth.
intent as we speak about it. The replay from the side on, which we will show you at point, or rather the contact point, but backing his plan again.
Mr. this morning has been right hand.
That's ball and punt.
Very well played. The bottom man coming into good.
He had a bowler of this pace before. Taskin as the fielder Dinesh Karthik was talking about.
Is the number of options.
Young leg. Jaiswal thought there was a third.
Nazmuddin Shanto needs to understand that.
Deep point had to move. Between the 6 and 8 meter mark.
I kept specifically for that. Dinesh, are you almost happier
In commentary, they were on the shot. When you push back, you get more time to see
For some runs.
plays that shot particularly well? Play that shot. He was in a lovely position. Then when he comes to, I remember a young Rishabh Pant. Pant is 5, he will bat at 5. Batsman was very good.
where he has matured as a player.
That is a great shot. Leg side. Never much to. But his footwork is so good, you would know.
Played the waiting game. Knows if he can be there at lunch.
Always very clean.
The impression it'll start easing out soon. There's a shot. This time it's Pant, not Jaiswal. Very early in this spell.
To rock back. Off the back foot.
Back. It was a proper.
We all know that how strong.
Much like Virender Sehwag, you know, you'd expect him. He bowlers around at that strike rate.
For India, that is extremely important.
Oh, the end on to those. Just wonder if it fell a little up. The slip fielder.
I think on instinct, not easy, not easy.
India, you want to make a difference. Have taken those chances.
Look, he's still on his right side, and then
Also was in business for a while. I think he is confused whether should.
6. India 34 for 3. Calling this session would be the last over.
More wicket before.
To be honest.
If India go and say,
You know, as a batter. Number 8 in home conditions. He walks back, and in the company of Pant.
ఇచ్చాడు వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఏమాత్రం వస్తున్నాడు చిన్న బ్రేక్ ప్రస్తుతానికి అయితే బంగ్లా బౌలర్స్
The word that Karthik Murali used as an opening batter, all you want to be doing is
What he did, and the reason for us to
They get a single. You've played a lot on this ground, you know.
a lot more than the Pacers, mainly because the condition.
So the extra effort for our delivery. That too.
don't mind him Indian and white the batter.
Still a couple of slips and continues. Places how iconic this ground is. For Rishabh Pant.
It was more than enough for Rishabh Pant to get on me.
Rana pitching it short this time is
Fourth wicket for her third over, in fact, after
Outside off stump, bit of an afterthought, not the best replay for Rishabh Pant playing a cut shot. And that's that for you. Rishabh Pant goes for.
in height.
for a boundary. It was a very lazy looking shot. Put close to the ball.
He will be almost past his leg. Kind of wanted to leave it and then waft at it. Is frustrated as well. Not having.
Over for Hassan Mahmood. After being asked to bat first.
It's not often that you get a Yorker first. Standing slightly deeper in the crease.
Nahid Rana on target.
Good intense cricket from Bangladesh. His ball, there's more bounce on the ball, but his back leg. So it's an after. But the batter having.
He's caught in two minds whether to play at it.
Nahid Rana is bowling, hasn't played international cricket as well. He's got a very something that is back.
For India. To the left of point.
Dean Yashasvi Jaiswal got a boundary of a flick when he's walked, but he stood in the crease, but realizes Hassan Mahmood get close to the ball.
Been used up and down the order.
Been injured a lot more than other batters. Again to get into the 11 because whoever is replaying is so high. Every time he has to come back. See Yashasvi walking. Touch consistent run always has given scores. Luckily for him, Shreyas Iyer got in.
Should get a couple.
Doing the ODI tournament, a bilateral opinion of MS Dhoni had on him.
Starting from 1-2 in Test cricket. These are the numbers.
In his kitty.
And some sort of pressure, remember. Yeah. That he bats longer period of time.
Series in South Africa, DK.
Into his 11th over. I guess he could scheme just bowl and bowl and bowl.
It's also very important very well from the Mongne, what he's getting from the other session.
Oh, left-hander. This one might just.
In Chennai, it was a bit something like this.
25.
I reckon that
3 boxes these days. Other thing though.
he wants to bowl that full ball that can get it. And Litton Das literally ran. Das being a keeper did that. But the fact that Litton Das wasn't the run out that he's looking for.
The pads. Many areas at the start of the over.
A few balls coming in the same. And Nahid Rana, a tall man.
Maybe playing in his mind. His 100.
It's very interesting. Wasn't a bad ball, but I think that is why when you look at KL Rahul.
In KL Rahul up to the task. KL so highly rated as a playing through nicely. What this means is he was ready for a stumping. Saud Shakil tried the same thing.
As the feet grew a little heavier, Pant is the designated number 5.
About KL Rahul, I think DK can, I'm sure he still does, and he's a fantastic.
Tondas, because all that against him, more extras. Look right.
He's had his moments with Rishabh Pant, and he was alert enough for that matter. It's an area I had work. Me speaking about run-outs, Harsha.
Might find that he's a little deeper in his crease after you mentioned Vishwan.
What you'd asked Tamim about KL Rahul
At the moment.
Out all the outside noise, but for a different. Facet that he's shown to his batting. Wasn't a bad ball, but I think that is why when you look at KL Rahul.
In KL Rahul up to the task. KL so highly rated as a playing through nicely. What this means is he was ready for a stumping. Saud Shakil tried the same thing.
As the feet grew a little heavier, Pant is a designated number 5.
Again about KL Rahul, I think DK can, I'm sure he still does, and he's a fantastic.
Tondas, because all that against him, more extras. Look right.
He's had his moments with Rishabh Pant and he was alert enough for that matter. It's an area I would. Me speaking about run-outs, Harsha.
Might find that he's a little deeper in his crease.